you should know that you're doing it for the country, patriotism. If you're coming to politics for business, then you might get disappointed. In the real life politics, there are people who are winning your senators now, they don't even go to universities.
No,
so the experience on the grassroots is not what the university is teaching you.
Welcome to another episode of Youthacy on Ready to Talk TV and podcast. My name is Ifunanya Nduka, your host. On this show, we empower young people to be effective community organizers, democratic mobilizers, and productive change agents. We are always having conversations around youth and democracy. Today, we'll be exploring the role of young people in politics and governance. With me in the studio today is Honorable Prince Kevin Timothy. I'll let him do the honors of introducing himself and we'll carry conversations on from there. Hello, sir. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Tell us about you. Tell us your name and what you do, your work.
Okay. My name is Honorable Prince Kevin Timothy, as you mentioned earlier. I'm the National President for Tinubu Young Generation Forum, which is a forum for mentorship and capacity building of aspiring young leaders in society. I'm also a businessman. I have my real estate company. I do project management here. I also offer consulting services. Yeah, so basically that's what I do.
That's interesting. You're a young person doing a lot of things.
So, yeah.
Okay, so we'll just get right into it. Why politics and governance? Why should young people be interested or involved in politics and governance?
Well, young people are supposed to be interested in politics and governance because the leaders we have today, during that time, they were young people when they got into power. They took into governance at being at 25, 21. So if they can see reason as a part of governance, that is, your people are the change we need. They have the drive, the vision. So we have to bring young people into governance, so that they can contribute their own quota, because young people have innovative ideas, who bring the new knowledge, the digital expertise and stuff like that to the system. Because the old people, they are getting old, their ideas are the ones they had during their time.
Yes.
And this is a new generation. So we're expecting the young people to involve so that we can make that change we deserve. And because we are young people, we want the change and want the best for ourselves. So why don't we get into the system and give that change? We can't keep sitting back and expecting the old people to do what we expect. When we have the energy to do that, then we should do it ourselves. We should see ourselves as leaders, as future leaders, and also potential leaders as young people. So it's a thing of joy for you to get involved in politics.
Yes.
And we encourage other young people to get involved in politics too.
I absolutely agree. So some people could be watching and, I'm interested in politics, but I don't know how to go about it. I'm hearing a lot of young people should be interested in politics. Is it not a lot of money to get into politics? I don't have money. I'm just interested. How do people get involved in politics and governance?
Well, like you said, that has been a challenge for a lot of young people because the narrative out there is like, politics about you need money to do this, you need to start up, it's stressful and all. But politics is a stage, like you begin the process. That's why our forum now, we're giving that opportunity because we notice there are people who doesn't know how to belong in politics. There's no platform for them.
Yes.
And they don't know how to start. You know, they don't want to just go join a particular party without having the philosophy of the party. So our forum now is giving you that opportunity, that platform to train you, to get you involved, and to nurture you on how you can get involved in politics through the right channel. Yeah, so first of all, the youth who are interested to join politics have to be ready. And when you're ready, you have to also research yourself and say, okay, which political party you want to join? Because which political party philosophy you believe, you feel like you would like to participate, then first of all, you join a political party. When you join a political party, the next thing is what? Is structure. Because you will not be there as a supporter that just carry flags and shout. That's you being just normal cheerleaders. But if you want to be like an active politician as a youth, you have to come to a structure. That structure will enable you push your potentials, enable you see how things are working, give you a better experience of how things are going to be. Then it will give you that platform to practice as a young politician. So the platform is vital. So any young people out there that wants to get into politics, first of all, should say, okay, which party do I want to belong to? Will I be committed to the cause? And am I really ready? Because some youth, they think politics is not easy. It's stressful. It takes your time. Sometimes you might even get frustrated. So you should know that you're doing it for the country. Patriotism. If you're coming to politics for business, then you might get disappointed. If you're coming for patriotism, then fine. You have that courage and you have that resilience not to give up on anything. You just follow the structure. So to join politics, come through a structure. As I'm making all platforms available, I have like 2 national youth organizations in Abuja and across the state. We have our coordinators because I want to give you the opportunity to come, listen, sit down, listen to your fellow young people. Then also you are building your courage to speak. They can give you that platform. When we probably having our programs, our workshop program, you speak, then you've joined us means you're part of our party. Then you get the philosophy of our party and stuff like that. So you just need to decide. And when you decide, you need to follow the right channel. So they won't be lured away. Because in politics, it's a place whereby it's all about interest. And if you think here is whereby you have your family members that think about you, they don't think about you. Everybody's thinking about himself.
Wow.
So if you just enter without being nurtured, without having a mentor, you can just be used by somebody and you're like, this people are wicked. You just stop, you give up.
Yes.
Exactly. So you just need to follow the mentorship that is laid down and the system that's available for that young person. I have to be dedicated too.
Dedication, very important.
Yeah, exactly.
Very important. Thank you for sharing those. There's been a lot of conversation on young people getting involved, being part of policy making, being part of decision making. But are there examples of communities or countries where young people's involvement or activism has actually led to significant change? And if there are, I want to hear about them.
Yes, there are countries where you find young people involved in policy making. Involved in governance. Like you can look at the president of France. He's a young man, and his cabinet is filled with other young people too, because these people are smart. Young people they are innovative, and he knows that working with young people is what effectiveness. We can multitask with our brain. We can work with our co-mates, and we can make things easier for ourselves. So there are countries like France, or even in Kenya, there was this lawmaker, a young lady that was speaking on behalf of after the protests or the parliament and stuff. So just kind of people encourage young people to be in the system because you're speaking for the change.
Yes.
So we have them in different countries too, like that. They are giving that platform for young people to practice. Even in the Asian countries, there are young people who are also like in their own realm, like let me say, commissioners, ministers in their country, and they are doing very well. I'm telling you, they are doing very well because those countries believe that these are the people with the vision. We are old. Some people can operate phones.
True.
So
and now there is AI, so much advancement in technology.
Exactly. So if you don't involve the young people into the system so they can bring that drive, that innovative ideas to the system, then I don't know what we're doing, because that is the direction we are going to go. Like we are supposed to follow the direction of bringing young people into the system for them to contribute their quota to national development.
Absolutely. I 100% agree. Because we're building the nation for our future selves and our generations coming after us. So we must be involved in conversations and in implementation of these conversations as they are being rolled out.
Yeah, exactly. True.
How can political parties and institutions be more inclusive and welcoming to young people who are trying to be a part of them? Because I feel like there really isn't so much inclusivity on the part of political parties and institutions. That is why a lot of young people don't even understand where to start from. Because if there was a lot of conversation around, you can come join us, we are welcome, we are open to young people, you don't need so much money, then we'll see more young people involved in politics. So how can political parties and institutions be more inclusive?
Okay, this was just the suggestion I discussed with our national chairman, and I told him, sir, you can't want people to join politics and you make it very rigid for them. No young person, sometimes young people doesn't feel like they need money to do politics, because if you want to get them involved, you have to give them opening and welcoming hands. Just imagine, okay, you want to still the form to contest. I want young people to patronize and get that form to run for office. You peg the form price on a very high price, how can they get it?
Yes.
You're just making them feel like, okay, those are all the big wigs are only going to do it, and young people, there's no hope for us. So the party also have to make it available. We also have to give them that opportunity
Yes.
to participate, to making the process easier. Some people will not see and say, this political party is being it's not giving opportunity to young people. And he looked into it and he was like, yeah, true. So they are working towards it to see how they can have a progressive forum whereby things will be like easy access for youth to come into party politics, for you to get involved and also contest under the party without being subjected or being oppressed by the other people and not making them feel like they don't have a sense of belonging in the party. So the party and the institution needs to play that vital role in making things more easier. Though they are trying these days, we have a lot of young people who are involved. We have young people in the House of Rep member, 27 years, 26 years. So that's hope. Before we don't have that before in Nigeria,
Yeah,
so
true.
at least it's beginning to change. So we need to do more. We need to make it more accessible so that young people can have that encouragement to partake and to also join party politics and join the institution in policy making to make a change for the country. Yeah, so I think they need to do more on that.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. They need to do more on that. So I mean, I don't think we can have conversations around politics, governance without talking about NGOs and international organizations, right? They are very important elements of the conversation.
Yes.
So how can NGOs and NGOs and international organizations rather ensure that there is youth inclusion in politics and governance globally?
Well, NGOs are also playing a vital role in making sure there's youth inclusion across the globe, because NGOs are like the voice of the voiceless. They are the platform that do things on their own, though they are in partnership with the government sometimes too. Yeah. So NGOs play vital role because even the structures that are in the political atmosphere are NGOs. So NGOs also need to carry the youth along as an NGO. Because when you carry the youth along as an NGO, they understand your philosophy, they understand your vision, what you guys are striving for. Even international bodies, there are international bodies that are even doing more of youth inclusion than our local NGOs here. I can tell you for a fact, I have counterparts from Namibia and Botswana, international NGOs that gives youth even grants to run for elections.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they are really doing well. They are really encouraging youth. And if you have a youth who have track record of what you have been pushing your vision on your platform, and you need like a support to push your vision and idea more, there are NGOs there that will actually give you that support. Just that we need more broader expansion, like for people to be aware of such NGOs going on.
Yes.
So the NGOs are playing a very good role to get youth involved in governance and also in politics, because they are also like the second body when it comes to politics. The organization, they need to do more of awareness, let you know that, okay, this organization, this is what we stand for. We stand for youth inclusion, youth development, and the youth to have that hope and choice to want to get involved through the NGO or also through the party politics. But with the NGO and international organizations, that they will encourage the youth and they'll be positive mind your orientation that, okay, there's a way out when it comes to youth inclusion in governance. So the NGO and international bodies also play a role to making sure that is possible. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So you earlier spoke about how young people can get involved in politics and governance, right? But are there prerequisite knowledge that young people must have before they try to join a political party, at least, or try to get involved in politics? Are they things that people should know? Are they courses that you feel people should take before they start indicating interest in being a part of actual politics?
Yeah, I would say they need to call it consultations.
Okay.
Yes, you consult. Not like a class, say you want to go do like a professional class like doing political science. But let me tell you, political science is school doctrine. In the real life politics, there are people who are even your senators now, they don't even go to universities.
No,
so the experience on the grassroots is not what the university is teaching you.
Yes.
So if you didn't study political science in school and if you want to get into politics, you do by consultations. you consult those are active leaders in that particular party you wish to go to. So they will give you that pre-lecture, like you said, they give you the basics of how you can understand where you want to be. It's all about you. What's your interest first? What's your interest? Are you coming to political party for power? Maybe you want to do business, you're looking for network to get contract from government, or are you coming to politics to become a governor, to become a minister or senator? There are different interests that's bringing you. So that's why that consultation is necessary. So that consultation will help you build up your mind so it can help you decide. So if you don't consult, you may not have the idea. You're just coming like someone who is coming to a class that didn't go through nursery 1, you just want to enter primary 5. You'll be so that you don't found it, I don't know what to do. You understand? But when you consult, it will guide you and will enable you structure yourself well on where you want to be. So first of all, to get involved in policies, you must consult. You must do consultations.
Consultation. So are these consultations open to everybody? If someone needs to consult, how do they go about getting consultation?
First of all, by your choice, which party? Let's say I'm not in politics, so I'm not in the ruling party. I am just a normal Nigerian youth. And I say, I want to involve in politics, so where do I want to teach my neck to? Should I want to go to PDP? Should I want to go to APC? So first of all, that decision of which party you want to go to, then you go with the party structure. Consultation, you go to the party secretariat. You don't have a business, you can try and book a meeting, maybe with the deputy chairman of the party, or the secretary of the party. You talk to him, say, sir, this is your vision. If he feels that he can explain to you, or he feels that he needs to recommend you to also to the chairman of the party, he will do that. But for you to come openly seeking their consult as the National Working Committee of the party, because all parties have NWC, all political parties, no matter how small they are, they are NWC. These are National Working Committee. So those are people you talk to because they are the system. They are the ones on board. So you have time, go there and discuss with those people to get heard and consult. If you don't want to go there, who do you know there's an active politician around you that you know that you can assess? They're not easy to assess. You have to be patient too. I'll tell the truth. You fight the fact. You'd have to be resilient. Politics is where you keep pushing. You have to push. It's not where you just say, I come, attend to me, you go. It's not a boutique. You follow up. If you don't, and that follow up, not every youth have that strength. Many youth they get tired, they get frustrated easily. And that's how you see they don't attain that height. Because those old men tell you that you must show resilience. Nobody wants you to come there now. They're saying use inclusion. Who do you want to put you in? Who wants to give you? Nobody wants to give you. Use inclusion, you have to also strive and be included. You understand? So you have to do the follow-up to make sure you have that appointment. Then you sit down, talk to that person, share your vision, share your idea. What do you want? If it's APC you want, Labour Party you want, PDP, discuss with the NWC and they'll tell you what you need to know. And they can also give you a mentorship platform. So when you want to be mentored, mentor you. You show commitment. You attend party meetings too, so you can understand what's going, decisions you are making, so you can be aware. So you can be knowledgeable about what you're doing.
What's going on.
Yeah, so it's the first step to follow.
Okay.
You understand? So that's how you're supposed to do.
Okay. All right. That's really interesting. You have to consult. And I mean, if you're actually interested in politics and interested in being a part of a party and because you want to drive change, you should have that resilience. You should have that ginger, that drive that makes you keep going back and insist on what you need to do to be a part of that political party. So young people need to be more disciplined, need to be more intentional about getting what they want. Do not give up, because if you try the first time, the second time, you're not getting any results, you might be tempted to give up. But Honorable here has said, don't give up.
I'm a living testimony myself. I have an NGO. I've worked with youth whereby we'll go for presentations, stuff like that. And sometimes maybe when they didn't get money, they just feel down. Let me tell you, basically, at 60% of Nigerian youth, don't even 70%, their strength is on social media. All their agenda, all their mouths ends on the phone. They know I'm blunt. I'm young people. They don't say I'm an old man who's trying to castigate. I'm a young person too, so they can't say I'm lying. They are seen to social media. I have worked with them on a grassroots here in Abuja. I've seen they are not committed. They're committed for 1 week, next week they're not committed, distracted. They want to go and use phone. They believe in phone. They will give you permutation on social media, bringing solution. Hey, why this decision is this? Why the government said this? They would have done this. They have no subsidy this time. Come and bring it on a grassroots. Leave comment. Leave social media. That idea you are sharing, that conversation, come and put it in practice.
Yes, where it will actually be implemented.
If you don't want to policies for illiterates, people are local. I want to condemn decision of illiterates. Or you guys illiterate, why don't you join and make decision? You don't go to ward meeting. Yeah, no, I beg policies are not dirty game, gist. But you are always bringing suggestion on social media. Always bringing solution. Solution that is it ends there. But since you have the solution more than the president, come and put it in practice. Bring a letter. Write your proposal.
Well, people write proposal. Is it actually going to get to the?
You follow up your proposal. Though Nigeria, we know that proposals don't just get minted easily. You must be follow up. To submit that poop. It's coming. More coming on top. You don't follow up for chief of staff to track it down. You won't be under. People that are submitting to call their chairman, their boss. Sir, I've submitted my letter. Boss will call the chief of staff. They send it sent to you, acknowledgement copy. You have to trace it. Like I said, you need to have that resilient nature when it comes to politics. Because it's stressful. You know, in the outer world, you don't see the good life. Positions I enjoy.
Yes.
If you see what when I go to politics, usually I was shocked when I see the old people who are not as energized as I am, how waiting. How good to see a big man, how waiting in chairs. I'll sit down, I'm the youngest person there. I see like 7 old men who have been sleeping and snoring, waiting for their turn.
Wow.
I'm talking to is like 2 a.m. in the night. So you know, I see what's going on. So like, it's not easy. You just old people are stressing themselves. How many you to be there? Somebody man come out and say, Kevin, you're here. Kevin, the great one. Because I noticed that this thing is not easy. If you're not dedicated, you can't get it. As I see my results, I was doing an NGO. It's called Nigerian Youth Concert. It's aimed at promoting peace and unity amongst youth through workshop and entertainment. Yeah, I was pushing that vision. Sometimes I feel frustrated. Sometimes maybe when I send letters, they don't reply me. But when I started sending my letters, people started calling me. I was like, this is a vision I thought in my head. I dreamt about this and I put it into writing and I submitted this and people are already calling me like they like what I said. They say you should come for presentation. I have a presentation. I spoke. First presentation I had, that was like my first me talking like presentation. Even in school, I didn't read. I didn't know politics in school. I was not a public speaker in school. So I noticed that probably it's a thing that was in me, but maybe there was a certain time that God wanted me to kickstart that career and lifestyle. They encouraged me like, okay, we don't give up. This is good. Keep going. What you're doing, you encourage the youth. It's not easy. I say, yes, I'm seeing my experience. Over the years, I've been like actively in politics like 5 years now.
Oh, wow.
Actively. I made a lot of consultation. I made a lot of network. I made a lot of I've seen the experience. I've seen the struggle. I've seen what it is. Yeah, you won't face people who will just come out. You'll be cheated. You know people will cheat you. People will think you're a young person. You see a man who you are doing a business with you like 60 years, that you get supposed to share a certain amount of money for a business you agreed or certain thing you agreed, and he will just give you a certain percentage that you guys didn't agree. How will you feel? Won't you be frustrated? Like, already stand time for this one and why you are beg. You could just give up. Many you do that. Look, my members from them, they get tired. So when they go to see a big man, they keep us waiting for like 1 hour. Like, why are they keeping us waiting? I want to say, you and the big man, who needs who? He's a former vice president, and you're coming here to seek his support and consultations for some things you're doing, and recommendations to. I want to be angry. That's keeping you waiting.
And there's a lot of people waiting to see him.
Interest. What brought you here is for your own purpose. He didn't come to your house. Who him can come to your house when he needs your value.
Sure.
And you wait and see you. So understand that you shouldn't be angry. You should this my time, maybe you're ready to go past this level. That was supposed to be in your mind. That's why I can't in my mind. That's how I was keep going. I have people that I remove you from my platform. But I didn't see your commitment, I remove you. You know why? I want to work with active minds. I want people that understand what it takes.
Yeah.
Because it's not a bed of roses. I used to tell them.
So people don't draw you
just
back.
See me on social media or Instagram say, this guy is also there. Do you think it's easy? The minister is him sitting down with you. Do you think it's easy? Do you know how long I waited to see the minister? Do you know how I followed up? Do you know how I have to communicate and do my own part? How to contribute my quota to make sure I achieve it. Because you know why? I want to work with active minds. I want people that it's a career. Politics is like a vocation. You do it as if you're going for golf. You just keep going. There's no time you say you want. The time you decide to stop, all your effort you have put in
Goes to waste.
waste. You have your own loss. Don't even stop. Keep going. The more you go, the closer you get towards your goals. The closer you start seeing recognition. Like 2022, I didn't ask them on my own. They gave me a member of presidential council for Tinubu Chetima. Why? My commitment. They saw my structure, saw how I'm leading people. Like this guy, he sounded like the regular Nigerian youth that usually just give up. I was the youngest member of Tinubu Presidential Campaign Council.
Wow.
As a youth, yes, in 2022. My fellow campaign members are House of Rep members, senators. My director was a senator. I was the youngest in my council. Why? The Tinubu saw that, okay, if you can stand out, that is, you are supposed to be what? The encouragement the youth need to see. So they tend to let you guys know, okay, look at the same guy, you guys will feel like you're wasting his time. He's not the one getting the appointment now as presidential council member. There are more appointments that will come.
Absolutely.
So
more.
why? That resilience was to still pay. Now they don't know. You know why? The old men understand that this is the process. But many people don't know that's the process. Do you know what their body did then? How many of you have the courage to join the military? How many of you can go and fight? So to them, they put it out of patriotism. They give their all. So for many of you don't want to give their all. They just want to be social media and be commenting. The social media is what they love more. Press phone. No active grassroots participation. Call them for a meeting, they'll come. 10 minutes, somebody's calling them to come and drink wine in Cuba. They can chop. That is what they want. And when it's not going well for them, they start complaining. And they're letting us that, are you involved? Are you doing your own part? Not social media involvement.
Important questions. Are you involved?
Like,
are you doing your part,
exactly.
listeners?
So that's what we're trying to tell them, that they should what? Keep away social media energy and come to grassroots. Essence is not one on social media. You can get publicity on social media, but what? You come to grassroots and participate. So that people can understand the feeling, can understand the processes, understand why this person, why does he come and talk and condemn the government? Why is he being silent? You can't talk now and condemn the government. Because you're not on the ground. You're only on social media. Do you know what you have to do before you start doing certain things? Before you start advocating for certain things? Do you think Aisha is just doing that? There's some people who are also backing her that she's doing it. And she's also watching her line. Because there's a point she cross her line, they'll call her godfather that, caution your girl, she do anyhow, and this is to carry her. Simple. So all those things, don't just see people are not doing it like that. You know why? We are seeing the politics like a movie. You are watching the screen. But behind the scenes, when they are saying, oh yeah, action, you're not there. That is why you need to be there for, the one behind the scenes. So many youths don't understand the processes of how the system works. And if you don't come down and see, you can say, hey, that's what this thing be. You can say, don't so it be for social media, don't so it be for real life. Real life don't be social media. You have to be on ground. Even me, I thought I was like them in 2019, 2017. I didn't know too. I was carried away, I was being ignorant. Should I have a discipline like this politician and forget them? But when I started doing my own movement, I was like, so we need to actually understand that we should leave the media and come to the grassroots and experience. And when you experience, you now understand. You can now teach others that don't blame this person. You never try. Go try see now. Make it not IP. It will make you understand that. There's a process to it.
Okay, so there's a process to it.
Exactly.
And youth has to be involved and included and be a part of the process to have a wider understanding
to have
of
a voice.
Yeah, of what's going on, have a voice as well.
If they don't nurture you, you cannot hold positions.
But I mean, when we talk about things like nurturing, right? A few people approach the conversation of youth inclusion in governance because they feel like the older guys, they are not really doing what should be done. And then we're having conversations about nurturing. If these older guys that we feel are not doing what should be done, who we do not have trust or hope in, how do we now give them the responsibility of nurturing the younger people who we are seeking to get into the space and create the change that we want to see?
Not everybody is an excellent politician. Mm-hmm. There are also older people who are performing, who are good mentors. You choose your mentors right.
Oh, so you choose your mentor by yourself?
Yes, choose your mentor.
Okay.
Look at incidents. You can look at somebody who is not performing well, who doesn't have good track record. He's not more mentor. Why? So you move on the road to doom now because you also don't want to be serious. You look at the kind of person you want to choose as your mentor. To choose that person as your mentor, what are the antecedents? What are his track records? What are the laid down? How is this person's system? How is his way of life? You say, oh, I like this person, this should be my mentor. Because there are also young people that have been given opportunity, they failed. We have governors that were huge as governors, they didn't perform. It's not about young people, it's about an individual. Not every young people have sense. Not old people are wise. Foolish also grow old. I'm a foolish man since when I was small. If I grow old, people see me, papa, wise man. It's a lie. I'm still a foolish man at 90. I may have experience, but don't mean that I'm what you are sent to be here. No. We're always generalizing and putting illusions in our thoughts. No, it's not about young people. There's people that they give essays now who are young people. They don't want to talk to their fellow young people. They block you from bringing proposal. Is that the young people you want to give power? Same young people they give opportunity, don't work with their fellow peers. It became a competition, envy and jealousy. They are not focused. Because if young people are saying this thing is for how all of us can grow together, let's join forces. They give opportunity, you didn't perform. You just there enjoying yourself, flexing. And you're crying, youth inclusion. Old people are performing more than young people in government. Old people. There are few young youths that are members of REP that are doing well. Having some governors. So the individual have to what? Have to choose a mentor. I also have to tell himself that I want to perform. I want to make a difference and a change. You understand? That is what should be in our heart as a young people. Not because you are young, if you say you can't give young person an appointment, you go feel self.
Yeah, so young people should not be.
If you take young people to won't give president and move Tinubu, some may not perform more than Tinubu.
So young people should not be entitled. They shouldn't feel entitled to occupying space or position.
Exactly.
They must show workings.
Show capacity, show track record, show commitment.
Absolutely.
We should empower those that are committed. We should empower those that have track record, that have really been doing something, that have been consistent. Those are the people you should give leverage to. Not people who are just sitting at home and typing on social media. Don't feel like it's a daydream. It's not daydreaming, no. We have to be articulated in how we're doing.
Okay, so you've spoken about a few misconceptions, right? Where I think one primary misconception is that people feel like when you start talking about young people in politics, it is just the right thing. Like every young person should be involved in politics. Every young person would create a change. Every young person is good. So that is one misconception. What are some other misconceptions around young people participation in politics, and how can this be addressed?
Another misconception that is distracting our youth is the hearsay. There's a narrative out there. Narrative that is not confirmed, that they have not gone to understand, is this real? There's politics, if you join, now Bonio, this So all those things will make you not feel like you want to come close.
Yes.
You won't want to think what all those things are fallacies. It's not real. You understand? There are certain people, individuals who believe in certain things. It does not mean that everybody there believe in that thing. I can choose to be a traditional man. You can choose to be a priest. This other person can choose to have his own different doctrine. It does not mean that in this party, all of us are traditional worshippers.
Sure.
So that narrative has to leave their mind. They have to have that open mind that no, it's not what someone's experience does not generalize the fact. My experience and your experience is different. I always use my experience and say, I saw it be everywhere and lie, and your own you carry. Now your own experience, my own is different. So they need to understand that now that narrative that is going around is not the right narrative, and you cannot encourage them. It will continue leading them wrongly. So we need to understand that getting involved is getting your own experience. Leave hearsay, leave what you hear, leave this one. Because all those things are the things that are also distracting our youth.
Yes.
There are a lot of false narratives
so
out there.
just get involved. Forget about
come
what
on,
people are
have your own experience.
Yes.
You understand? Not what someone experienced. You choose that experience. No.
Have your own
Every
reality.
individual-
Define your reality.
Define your reality.
Define your
Just say it.
reality.
You just said it.
We've had such amazing time with you, Honorable. I would
Thank
like
you
to
so
ask
much.
you the last questions, just the last question rather, just to wrap up. How can we measure the impact of youth participation in politics, when it comes to legislative processes and policy reforms? How do we measure it?
Young people who are already in the system, they're part of policy making and legislation, like you said, but the impact they are making are supposed to be visible. If you want to measure the impact someone is making, it's evident. We have to see it. Governance is practical governance. If you are measuring my impact and I cannot see it, that's zero. But if you are measuring my impact, you can see that, okay, during this time as a legislator, I gave certain bills that enabled farmers have access to loans. And during this time as a legislator, I did this policy that makes life easier for my people. We are the ones in the grassroots who will see and who will thank you. You understand?
Yes.
So if the youth who are legislators and our policymakers are making the right decision and right impact, it will be seen by all of us. And once you have what? Media. Media is what you take to the grassroots to show your good works you have done, so that people can see it. So young people who are in that position for policy making, legislature, what they need to do, show your working, show your impact, and we will feel your impact.
Okay.
Impact is seen and felt.
Impact is seen and
so
felt.
it's not what you just say, no, it's saying. So I think we can measure what you're doing, and it's perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. Impact is seen and felt.
Yes.
Very important. Thank you so much, Honorable
for
Prince
having me.
Kevin, for coming to our studio. We've had such an amazing time with you. Thank you for shedding so much light on, how important it is for young people to be involved in politics and how they can be a part of political parties that aligns with their own personal values.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing, amazing conversations. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And thank you to our listeners and viewers for sticking around. I hope you got something from our guests today. It is important that as young people, we get involved in decision making, in politics and governance of our great country. Until next time, thank you for being on Youthacy. My name remains Ifunanya Nduka. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.